Yeah.
Alright, so going into the hollow body, we're going to start with a dead bug. So reach the knees up to tabletop, reach the arms up to the sky. Good. And then curl up into that upper contraction, pull those abdominals in. And then from here, take a big inhale. And as you exhale, reach the arms and legs out in the opposite direction. Making sure that your lower back is pressed flat into the mat. And that you're pulling the abdominals down so you can engage the deepest layer of abdominals, your transverse. Good. Holding it here, pushing the shoulders down, neutral neck, and relax. Going into dips, keeping the shoulders back and down, pushing through the palms of your hand, pulling the abdominals in. Good. So as you dip down, you want to keep contact with your spine into the bench. So you're gliding down and then pushing all the way through the triceps, keeping the collarbones wide. Good. And grounding those heels down. One more. And keeping those elbows in as well. Good. And rest.
Go.
Going into the row, we want to start with the shoulders stacked on top of the wrist as well as the hips stacked on top of your knee. Pulling the abdominals in, keep a nice straight spine. You want energy out from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Keeping the shoulders down, and then driving the elbow as far back as you can, bringing the weight almost to your hip, and then slowly extending that arm all the way back down.
Go.
All right, here we're going to demonstrate the kettlebell deadlift. You want to make sure that you start directly over the top of the kettlebell, so that handle really wants to be between the ankles. So go ahead and take a small step forward so that handle's right between your ankles, Farah. Awesome. From here, you want to make sure that your feet are also hip width apart. Now, you can't see it there, but she's lined up very well. From this position, she wants to hinge back. So you're looking for a neutral spine. Nothing really moves from the hips to the top of the head. That stays a nice straight line. So neutral spine, hinge back. She's got this nice straight line from the crown of her head out through her tailbone. Now she has a decent amount of flexibility in her hamstrings, so she doesn't have to drop her butt too much, but I am going to have her drop her butt a little bit so that we get the hips just below the shoulders. Okay, if the hips are too high, we're going to end up pulling into your lower back. So keep those hips below your shoulders. From here, put a little bit of tension into the bell, squeeze your armpits, biceps into armpit, like you're holding a $100 bill in there, and then push your heels into the floor, squeeze your butt, tuck your tailbone, compress that belly button in, and close the ribs at the top. Good. On the way back down, you're hinging back, bending the knees to keep the hips below the shoulders, and you're aiming that kettlebell back between the heels again, right where you picked it up the first time. If that bell starts to float forward as you come down, again, you're going to end up targeting your lower back. So Farah, do one more for me. Close the ribs, tuck the tailbone. On the way back down, you're aiming for the heels, and relax. Great.
Go.
For a bench press, you want to keep your shoulders pinched the entire time like you're squeezing a pencil in between your shoulder blades. That'll isolate the chest. And keep the elbows to a 45 or about 60-degree angle. You want to ground your heels down. If you have a slight arch into the lower spine, that's okay. And as you prepare to press up, use the exhale as you extend those elbows long.
Go.
The TRX row, you want to keep a nice neutral spine and you're holding a plank the entire time. So pelvis tucked under, ribs pulled in, belly button to the spine, and keeping the shoulders pinched together, and then bringing the knuckles all the way to the ribs as those elbows come back. Good. Making sure that the chin stays down towards the throat, so you're keeping that neutral spine from the tailbone out from the forehead.